go. There we go. And we say hello to David Glenn, the Omnimod himself here. I'm here back again too. Gotta watch out. It's just every time I'm grabbing the mouse, I hit this little button right here. This little button right here. So I just grab it, right? Especially with my offhand. Uh Collect that one accidentally. That's okay. It's a new mouse, so I'll have to learn on the go. It's okay. Hopefully I don't boot myself so many times. Kick myself. Dang it. Kicked myself out again. It's okay. All right. There we go. And we are continuing the Char Aznabold cosplay. And we are planning on finishing the front insignia tonight. We are definitely finishing it tonight, 100%. I will make sure of it. And then maybe we'll start an epaulette or two. Probably do a quick little pattern for two of them, and then probably get that started. Because I don't want to spend forever on this cosplay, but I do want it to be good. So, it's like one of those things like, am I going to enter it in a competition this year, or do I have to wait until it's done? It's one of those, it's like, yeesh, yeesh. Oh, well. Well, the idea is to get this done by the end of March. That is the general idea. That is the goal. That is the goal. The goal is end of March. So I'll have to give myself some measurements and chart them down. Do a pants, do a jacket. The cape I've already mapped out. I'll have to find that. Probably map it out again just to double check. But cape shouldn't be too crazy. I don't think so. I will have to, especially if I have someone help me with my measurements, I can do the patterns a little better. I have a good pattern design for it, but do need someone to help me out, especially with the back bit of the cape. It's not a full-on cape, but it is. I do want it to look good. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make it good, might as well make it good, look good. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, I did hit it with a little bit of color on the paint, so it kind of matches. This matches out with that. So kind of had to whitewash it a little bit, but ended up making good. I did kind of want to put a plate here, just a little plate, a little insignia, secondary insignia. Just thinking about it, I may or may not. I don't know. There's a lot of We'll see. We'll see. It's like, am I doing it just to hide crimes? Yes. It's like, yes, that's what I'm doing. Doing it to hide crimes. Am I gonna make it better? Probably. I don't know. Yeah, shit farmer. Good old Mr. 2.0. A better shit farmer. Yes, this is the shit farmer with the best kind of fertilizer, right? Right, something like that. I don't know. Oh, you have don't you grow like the best mushrooms around? Something like that. I don't know. I forgot what the story was. I forgot the story is. You told us that name behind the infamous shit farmer. That's the backside of it. Yeah. Looks nice here. Oh, what's happened over here? You know what I mean? The back stitchings and all that. Yeah, I just got to remember to keep taking progress photos, right? Because especially if I want to make a little build book, you have to make a build book if you want to enter in a competition. Why do you do that? It's just because people have been shitty people been like purchasing costumes commissioned and saying that they built it, which they haven't, you know. Which as a crafter myself, I would definitely be like a little upset if someone had like 10 different people build their perfect costume and they might have just like maybe painted like a prop. That was the only thing they did. It's like, yeah, I don't want that person in the competition. I want someone I want to go against someone who built like 90% of it, right? Yeah, once it starts getting warmer, I can do the helmet, and I can do everything else. But we're just chugging along right now. Maybe a pumpkin will pop in. Maybe it will. Hey, Papa, Papa Cotton's here. Cotton Ministries, yes, Cotton Ministries. He is here today. He is here. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, we don't have got any other guys popping in yet, but that's okay. They might. They may or may not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll check. There is. Well, no one saw it, but that's okay. Oop. That's okay. Boop. So cool. Ooh, I grew a lot of mushrooms back in the day. Ah, I see. Yes, that's what it was. Many tips. Never left Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay. Green Bay. Is it cold there? A little cold today. It's been warm most of the week's been pretty warm. We've had snow and then it's been melting. And just like lots of icicles though, because it's just been snowing and then melting and snowing and melting. So it's all been just formulating icicles all over the place. So just watch where you step because you'll trip on ice and watch, watch, watch your feet and watch your head because yeah, I want icicles will fall on you. They hurt. At the restaurant, I had to knock down a whole bunch of icicles, you know. And people are like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm also like, "I don't want some little kid, you know, just super hopped up on soda and pizza and have a freaking icicle fall on them. That would be terrible." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, it is a good idea." Oh, it's 20 degrees. That is freezing. Yep. Yeah. Anything under like 25 degrees, I think is stupid cold. You know. There we go. Make sure there's no thread. Thread right here. I just pull it out like you just draw it out like you would draw um, a bow and arrow, and that's your length that you want. Cut. Yep. There you go. That's pretty much what we work with. Yep, that's what we work with. And then we thread it somehow. Hopefully it goes in one go. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes me like half a fucking hour. Pardon my French. There we go. Nope. God dang it. Yeah. There we go. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit longer than it should. That's okay. I eventually get there. Do eventually get there. All right, so yeah. Well, hit the like button if you guys don't mind. I got 5 people watching, which is interesting. 5 people watching. I only see 3 people in the chat. That's okay. Lurkers are welcome. I tend to lurk around a lot. Sometimes I'll just pop in just to say hi, and then I'll just have them in the background. Sometimes I'll just pop in and I'll just straight up lurking. I do it a lot, especially on Loki's channel. I am the quiet, silent lurker. Gosh. Yeah, we're nearly done. This took me a lot longer than it should, but that's okay. I knew this was going to be the longest part. The most tedious part was going to be this part. Second most tedious part is probably going to be the epaulets, which I'm going to start that next. And then with those 2, I can work on the cape. And then tomorrow, probably help get probably go over my yachts. She can measure me correctly, and we can see get the patterns fitted for my body type. And then we can make the military jacket and pants. And then once it gets warm, I can do the helmet and the side arm that's on his uniform. And after that, it's just the boots and gloves, and bam, all done. Good old. Who's invisible? Shelly, you're invisible? I don't know. I don't know. Let's skip the feud. Fishing, ice fishing. Oh, yeah. I do like ice fishing. Ice fishing is pretty fun. Last Monday, not yesterday, but last Monday, I went on the pond and it just did laps around the pond. Had a nice little area all sketched out, and I did chest day, and then for cardio, I kind of just put on my little ice skates, and I just skated the pond for a couple miles. And that was fun. I think the loop they had was at least half a mile, at the very least half a mile, and I did that quite a few times. So yeah. Did you see? Yo, what up, my nagger? Yes, I see that. See that. Thank you, Shelly. Oh my goodness. We're crafting. We're crafting. We're still on Gunpla, but maybe it's gonna take a back seat, especially if I want to get this costume done correctly and on time. Which I'm just like looking at it. I'm just like, oh, I have to do this, and this. It'll take some time. I'm just like, it's already February. Oh my goodness. I wanted to get this piece done right here, like in January, but just been doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just been tired from work, and the laundry list of complaints just go on and on and on. Excuses, and you don't make it to the end line with excuses in the tank. You make it to the end with determination and the willingness to say, screw it, let's do it. That's how you almost done this piece right here, and then we'll do this piece right there, and then that will be it. That'll be it for this, right? I think so. Might be another little touch-up bits though, but grand scheme of things, that'll be it. People are gonna be like, "How long did that take?" I'd be like, "Took me way too long, way too long." Or maybe they won't care, which I'm fine with that too. I'm fine if they just like, it's like they have no clue how long this took, and maybe they won't care. As long as it looks good. Should they care? You know what I'm saying? If it looks good, should they care? There we go. Whew. Just wondering, YouTube has been known to make people invisible from time to time. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Maybe they just don't like you there, Shellback. I mean, it's understandable. Most of us don't like you. Oops, did I say that part out loud? I'm joking. I'm joking. We all love you, Shelly. There we go. Trying to make my favorite character come to life. I like Armoro. I like Bright Noah. I like all the rest of the Gundam characters, but like nothing beats Char, right? Char as the bold. Such a good character. They've cloned him in every series, aka the Char clone. I don't know. Was it last? No, it was. It was. It wasn't. It wasn't yesterday, but it was last week. Last week had the Ironcaster popped in the thing of all the Char clones. The list of all the Char clones, and it's like, yep. The reason why he's a well-liked character. It's the ambiguous masked character on the antagonist side. You're not sure who his allegiance lies. You just know the main character has to fight them. He's the antagonist that you also root for too, because it's got a in-depth story that's really compelling. You know, he's got reasonings for what he's doing, and he's a damn good pilot, mobile suit pilot. That's why. There we go. Getting real close to this little bit right here. I was almost debating. It's like, oh, this will take me a day, and this will take me another day. This will take me another day, and just like, you know what? I could probably hunker down and I get moving. I could probably do it all tonight, and that is the goal. That is the object. I did a little bit last night. I was multitasking. I did this bit right here, multitasking, and I did this like. I think I was doing it Saturday or something like that. Saturday morning, just before work. And you know, work. Okay, I still got plenty on this one. All right, one more spot to fill out, and then we'll get the insignia done. With any luck, though, we'll have a hump day show. Oh, that'd be good. Hump day show, yeah. Yeah, I'll be hanging out with a friend tomorrow, but I might be able to make it back. I don't know when the show's going to be. Probably come back around 8:30 or something like that tomorrow, so I might be able to pop on. Bring out the coach or maybe Gator. Or, hell, I can even bring out Freddie. I haven't brought a Freddie in a while. We'll see. We'll see who I decide to bring out. Maybe not. I don't know. Snowdub can stream now, right? I think he can. I don't know. Yeah, I missed the other the show last night because or last weekend, the Tech and Roll show last weekend. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've just been dog ass tired. It's been real rough. Felt like I was sick. I don't think I was. I don't think I was sick. I'm not sure. Oh, I got a notification. Let's see what we got here. Seen by one person. Mr. Punkwell saw it. Okay. Yeah, Punkwell's probably just finishing up dinner right now. He's probably having some chicken wings, or maybe he's having a hamburger or a dog. Mashed potatoes. Chicken fried steak. I had some chicken fried steak last night. That was pretty good. Made it in the pizza oven. I grabbed the croutons, put them in the thing, smashed up the croutons, beaten the egg, some of the flour used for the pizzas, and I bought myself a little cube steak, right? A little cheap cube steak, and then I just kind of breaded it up, and then a little flash cast iron pan, just plopped it on with lots of oil, let it fry out a little bit, threw a bit of butter on top of it at the very end, took it out and ate it. Oh my god, it was so good. I was happy. I was like, I'm gonna do this. This is amazing. I do like chicken fried steak. It's one of my favorites. Oh, Taco Tuesday. Oh, is that right? Is he doing a Taco Tuesday? Or is it no Taco Tuesday tonight? I'm not sure. I do like the Taco Tuesday shows. They're pretty good. It kind of stopped going, so I was just like, maybe I'll just do my own show today. Seemed like a good time. I wish Ironcast would pop on, but I know he's on T-shirt Historian's show. Was it the Geek Out Tuesdays or whatever? This Week in Geek or Geeky Table Talks or whatever whatever that show is. I tune in every once in a while. I don't know. He's just got a weird formula for his naming stuff, so I was just like, oh, okay, cool. There we go. Sorry about all the dead air, everyone. I'm just trying to focus in. Trying to focus in on this embroidering. This embroidering takes time, and boy, is it freaking tedious. I'm gonna need another line of frost. All right, draw a line. Draw my finger. Draw like a bow. That's where I want to cut it. All right. Yeah, I had it too. It really nicks me. I was like, oh no, I had it. I had it. I was there. Yeah, this area right here doesn't look as nice. I was just like looking at it, it's like long threads. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I was just trying to get lazy. Probably just once I'm done this bit, I can do that little bit right there. Won't take long. As I clean that bit up, it should be good. I know. Come on. Almost there. There we go. Alrighty. Marcus Felix is here. What's going on? Oh, you're not late. I've been only doing this for almost half an hour now. Interesting. I feel like I've been doing this for half an hour. This is a time consumer, right? If you have time to kill, man, doing this stuff, man, whew, it kills the time like crazy. Yeah, embroidering, man, it takes a while. Hell, it even takes machines a while to do. Well, a machine will do this like 10 times faster than I ever will, or 100 times faster, depending on how fast I go. Always got to get like comfortable. Find a good way of good line of just getting down there and you want to make it tight, but you don't want to make it too tight because it'll bunch up and throw off the pattern. And I try to sew on screen so much, so there we go. As you can see, there's little lines right here, and that's just to kind of help me. They're guidelines to make it somewhat even, but also I don't have to guess on where I'm going to put the freaking needle. Just put it on the line. Boop, boop. And it's gonna look a little random, but should look somewhat. Okay, doesn't look like it's machine made because it's not. There we go. You're now chugging along. I'm just gonna make sure there's no like knots or whatnot because this this thing gets knotted out like crazy. It really does get knotted like crazy. Uh, just got a goopy thing, but bugging in me a little. Really? Interesting. Oh, Lisa's here. Oh, I don't see her. Where's Lisa at? Oh, there you are. There you are. Hey, Snacks. Snacks and Friends, TSC. Oh, David Glenn, Cotton Ministries, Good Greens, Ironcaster, and Shit Farmer. Oh, Ironcaster's here too? I didn't know. Maybe he just popped in. I don't see him, though. I don't see him in the chat. Maybe he's lurking. Maybe he's lurking. That'd be nice to see him lurking in his old friend Snacks. Yeah, I was working on this last night on his show too. just a disembodied voice and whatnot. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of hard to multitask. Gotta read the chat when you're streaming, but I gotta pay attention to this so I don't prick myself every 2 seconds. I know. Like during this line, I think I pricked myself and I was just like right there, and I keep on smacking that thing. Nice. Refreshment. Oh, so refreshment's always good to have. Oh yeah, thread needle. I will say it is a daunting task to do like something this big. I was just like, oh Lord. So what am I doing? But you know what? It's not like I have a custom thing I could do, you know. I've seen people just like have like a yellowish gold thing and they stitch around it. And that almost looks good, but it doesn't look like, you know, proper, you know. And oh shoot, I'm threaded again. This happens every once in a while. The needle just goes away from the thread. And I'm just like, no, I gotta rethread it. There we go. I do like how I just, I did the outside, the borders, which was a great idea because look how sharp that like square is. That corner area is very squared up. I'm hoping now I can be able to translate that onto onto the front cape. The front part of the cape would, because having a good here, it yeah, it has to look good here. But if it doesn't look good on the cape itself, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, your prep work was amazing, but the meal was disgusting. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? You have beautiful chopped onions, like the potatoes are seasoned right, you know, but the dish was burnt. You burnt the dish. And it's like, oh, it's like would have been a great meal. So this is kind of how I'm treating it. So just making sure my prep work is all 100%, but I don't want to burn the dish. You know, sorry for food analogies, but that's kind of the world I live in. So food analogies is kind of my thing. I just gotta look over and see if Punkwell popped in or DJ Ronnie G. Sometimes DJ Ronnie G pops in. I saw his stream last night a little bit. That's good. Just a little bit. I was like dead tired. He streams really late, and I was like, oh, DJ's streaming tonight. Yay! I gotta go to bed. Now I have a question for you. How much shit do you farm? Like, is about question. I think I asked shit farmer that question earlier. I did. I think I did. Yeah, it's Carlos Fish. What up, snacks? Just imagine him saying it like that. What up? Ew, something happened to that thread. Okay. It's not always going to be pretty, but we do. It's like that. We just kind of. There we go. Just make do with it. Oh, my hat's in the way. I'm trying to get a good look at it, but the camera can't get a good look at it. I feel like that knot's a little too big. That's okay. There we go. Whew. Let's see what we got. Fish, shiframis, mushrooms. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. Probably just gonna be a lonely stream tonight. Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes they pop in an hour later. It's all good. Ooh. Sometimes I'm gonna have friends with me, and sometimes just do it solo. Just want some company. Plus, it makes it easier if someone reads the chat. I can work on the project, and someone can read the chat and actually hold a nice conversation. Because otherwise, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Actually, it would be more like, "What up, Mister He Snacks?" Oh, okay. I don't know. It's not my character. I can. The only characters I do 100% correct is my own characters. So that'd be Gator, that'd be Freddy, that'd be Coach Murphy. That'd be the great green slime. Yes. The greater green slime. That's just right. I've evolved. That's right, I am better than you. Green slime for president. There we go. Got a speech. Mm, There we go. There we go. I got sorry, I would have answered sooner, Carlos, but we have is that pizza? Hold on. Pizza Hut. Oh, Pizza Hut. Okay. And I am eating mid chicken wings. Chicken wings. I do like chicken wings. I do like chicken wings. That's what I usually eat sometimes. You know. Yeah. Every once in a while. I don't always eat pizza, but every once in a while I do eat a good pizza. You know. When you work at a pizza place, man, sometimes it's just like pizza, 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 and just like, I gotta eat something else. I eat chicken wings almost every night. I could. Almost every night. Every once in a while you want steak. Kind of what I had last night. Brought myself in some steak, and then made myself some some chicken fried steak. Some oven baked chicken fried steak, and that was delicious. I was happy. Was very happy about that meal. It worked out really well. Like an unhealthy. It's like a healthy version of unhealthy diner food without compromising the flavor. Right? It's like best of both worlds. It's like how do you do that? You know what I mean? 48 in Tennessee. Shoot, man, that's warm as hell. God dang. I think it's like in the 30s here. Shoot, I wish it was that. I wish it was that cold, warm here. Yeah, it might be below freezing right now. Like it's been warm enough to like for everything to melt, and then it's cold for it to freeze again. It's just like oh no, ice patches everywhere. Ah. That's how it works. Whew. So big old matted up wad right here. Boy, oh boy. There we go. All right. My needle's here. Stick it in the foam. All right, let's draw another line. It's 35 where Shellback's at. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I am in the Granite State of New Hampshire. That's right. Yeah. Just a little north of Boston. Just about an hour and a half north of Boston. go. Yeah, it's freaking warm right now. I see. Yep. Yeah, we've just been blessed with some some warm fronts, Just fine. I'm not complaining. I'll take the warm weather here and there. I just wish it was warm enough so I could get my ventilation system set up so I can do some gluing, so I can do some fabrication of foam and get a lot of puppets built. Which I usually do puppet building in summertime, or later spring. It's usually what I do. Every once in a while, I'll do a puppet later on. New Hampshire is pronounced New Hampshire. No, that's how certain people say that, but I don't, because I can speak properly there. Shellback, I know how to pronunciate words. And it's spelt Shire, so you say Shire. You only say "sha" if you're freaking some mongoloid from Massachusetts. Now, there's some really nice people from Massachusetts. It's just, fortunately, all the wackadoodles, they come up here and they vote up ticket. That's why all our senators are blue and all our freaking state senators are red. The federal senators are blue. Yeah, we got some corruption up here. We sure do. Bunch of Massachusetts whatnot happening, but you know how that goes. Yeah, it's just, well, at least we got some warm weather. You know what I mean? Enough to enough warm weather to bring in a nice little fellow friend over here. Hey, Punkwaddle.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You are 10 minutes earlier than I would have expected you.
Okay, that's more than fair. So did you know
Did I know what?
that I got Hulu for like a dollar or two a month, like $1.99 back in their Black Friday deal?
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
And did you know that I don't know if it's recently added or if they've always had it, but they had. I don't know. I couldn't find the original Macross series, but they have a lot of the movies and a lot of the later shows.
Yeah, Hulu's got some. Yeah, it has some anime on there. Yeah.
But I've never watched Macross,
Oh, I haven't watched
so
Macross. Okay.
I figured. But that, like I said, they have bits, so I started going down that rabbit hole.
Oh, nice.
Didn't you hear my crunching of chips?
I do. I hear you crunching the chips. What kind of chips?
They're just corn chips and salsa.
Oh, okay. There you go. Classic combo.
Yeah. Oh, Carlos Fish got Hulu included when he got Sprint, and I know for a while there, I don't know if they still, but Walmart employers got Paramount Plus included with their employee ships.
Oh, is that right? That's cool. Yeah, I'm getting down some good progress in here.
Yeah, you can turn me disembodied if you want to again.
Oh, yeah. And I'm being haunted by the ghost of Punkwaddle's past.
Wait, David Glenn said there are cops here. Everybody be cool.
There are. The sheriff is on duty.
What? He said duty. No, it is red salsa. It is on the border medium salsa because I'm lame. Even though I live in Texas, I don't make my own salsa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I live in New Hampshire, and I might make my own salsa sometimes.
I feel like I have before, but I didn't.
And again, I have really good knife skills, and it's just like doesn't take me too long to to fabricate all the stuff and open up a can of tomatoes and you know.
Well, you're all about the fabrication anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Whether it be fabrics or food, I do like making things. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Am I a wall Martian? I don't know what structures are in Mars, so I don't know if I'm a wall Martian or a floor Martian or a roof or ceiling Martian.
Either way, we're deporting you.
For what?
What? The Martians? We gotta deport the Martians. Why do you think Elon Musk is trying to get us to go to Mars?
Mm.
They're
I
bringing
think that
their
was.
rocks. They're bringing their Martian dust.
I thought he was just gonna find out if they're. It's a good way to find out if somebody's gonna try to have a total recall on the election.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Salty gives me a smoochies in the chat.
Let me see it.
It's good to see you too, Salty.
Okay. I was surprised that didn't happen more often. I was just like, oh, I threaded my my earphones.
That's not good. Although, I remember I had a friend who's really, really excited when they started making the hoodies with the built-in, earphone headphones that wired in.
Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know they had that. Interesting. Something I might have worn if I had done
Yeah.
that.
I don't think it's great to wash it. I couldn't remember if you can wash it or not with it, but at a certain point, it's neat. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, if you had like a detachable hoodie, it can zip on or Velcro on, that'd be interesting.
yeah. And then what? Now hoodies and pants come with a tech pouch. It's not a tool pouch, tool pocket. No, it's your tech pocket.
Yeah. You call it the team hood.
Mm-hmm. Tell me if I'm crunching too loud, people, and I'll mute myself.
You probably are, but I don't care.
Okay.
I'm really focused on doing this.
Yeah, you are. You've come. You have.
Christ.
You've been really going to town on that.
I have. I've just been noticing
All right. Have a good night.
the date, and I was like, if I want to actually enter this in anything, I got to do it quicker, more efficiently. This is just a piece.
Okay. Papa Cotton says he wants to slap me, so I'll mute when I crunch real loud.
No. We'll turn you up. We'll turn you up just for Cop Cotton. He likes it. That's why he complains. He wants more.
Carlos Fish, I know a lot about methane. I know you do too. But, once upon a time I traveled the country measuring
and propane accessories.
Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with propane and butane or any of the heavies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Methane is light as a feather.
Ooh, is that right?
Yeah. Lighter than air.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Mm. And while it is combustible in a certain range, it stays.
So is oxygen.
I know. That's the whole thing about, working in that industry. They're like, it's much more stable. And I think it is probably more stable than hydrogen and some of the other things.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did recolor the square, or um, not the square, the triangle. I know my shapes.
It's okay. We'll get Gator to teach you right.
The pointy one with 3 is an octable.
I think Carlos Feast just admitted that he's kind of like a column unimbus cloud, but it's a colon unimbus cloud.
Oh, colonimbus. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the fluffy one that smells like shit.
Hmm. Well, he his massive gas of air is drawn to the particles of excrement, and so he's a little bit clingy.
Hmm.
That could be problematic.
That checks out. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like dust in the wind. Oh.
Hopefully that's dust. It's a matter of fecal.
Because we don't grow up and things are still funny. I had a friend in junior high that used to say, "I have a friend named Felix, the fecal matter. He comes from Czechoslovakia."
Gross.
We were in junior high.
I know. It's funny though. Sometimes we still say shit jokes, literal
Yeah.
shit jokes on the council.
I know. Apparently, I was being too intelligent on the Tuck and Roll show, and Piper was like, "I'm just gonna do it." I was like, "What? Just yeah." I was like, "Go ahead." Oh,
I did. I
you
did
talked
miss
too
it.
long.
I missed that show, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
she said I talked too long and I wasn't funny, so she Tuck and rolled me.
That's right. Here's a showstopper.
Uh-huh.
Good. There we go.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can start the epaulets tonight. That'd be nice.
I toned down the crunching for you, Papa Cotton. So far, I don't think I'm on his bad side yet.
I mean, it's hard to be on his good side, actually.
Yeah. Well, neutral is. Well,
Neutral is about as best as you can get most of the night.
I mean, I got the cheesy jokes. If I can just land with the Swiss style of humor, I'll be okay. A few
It's got
holes.
full of holes in it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll land.
Well,
There he is.
just because it's got a full of holes in it doesn't mean you'll fuck with it.
That sounds like Gator's pillows.
Oh, Gator doesn't have holes in his pillows.
They don't come that way. I was never the kind of person to buy jeans with holes in them, but they eventually got them, through wear and tear and overuse.
Yeah. Especially in a certain area, yeah. There's a certain area between two pockets. Holes in them, I swear. Don't know how that got there.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
I guess that's
farting.
I was going to say a scratch and sniff in the chat. Carlos Fish should fart, and it sounded like he smelled something. Good evening, Marcus Felix and Kay Roberts.
Kay Roberts, Marcus Felix.
Yeah.
I will say, when I started this was a crazy daunting task. I was like, started my first line. I was just like, oh my goodness, and it takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for about an hour now.
Yeah.
About an hour, I've gotten about here done. and here done so. Just imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Apparently, fart is the word for speed in Swiss.
is that right?
That's what Carlos Fish says.
Oh, it must be true then.
Yeah. I just want to go fast, Daddy. I just want to fart.
Just go fast. Go fast.
Mm. You thought it was something special, but it's just a real Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to focus on.
Was it a pharaoh or is it a fardo? There we go.
I don't know, but with enough embalming fluid, it probably smells terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was rough. Hey, Big Dave K.
Big Dave Cruz.
How's the commissions and drawings going? I have a need. I have a need for fart. I don't know. Saying "I am fart" just makes me think of Setsuna from Double O. I am Gundam.
There we go. Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming out on Gundam lately.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's nice when it's nice when we win, right?
Yeah. We win because things are changing, but there's not a toilet paper shortage.
Yeah. I don't think there ever was a toilet paper shortage.
No.
I think there was just a supply
there was a man-made panic.
Yeah, it was a man-made panic, and people were just like taking more than we normally do. So, like distributors were, obviously, they are ordering the same shit. No pun intended, but
Yeah, it's like when the weekend that Harvey hit the coast down in Texas, I was in Dallas, but even though the commissioner, all the people, governor, commissioner, everybody was saying like, look, sure there are going to be issues down there, but it didn't where it hit and what is not disrupting the supply line for gas. So just like you don't have to rush out if you have enough gas to putz around. There are probably people who will need gas, but no, everybody panicked in Dallas, and there were lines.
They pulled up 9 jerry cans of gasoline.
Yeah, and it's just like everybody's filling up. It's like you just screwed up the. Now they're gonna have to get more deliveries, and now you're gonna have to do this, and you've screwed up the whole cycle for everybody instead of just chilling out. Because it's one thing if you're in Houston or you're somewhere a little bit closer, and you need to fill up to evacuate, right?
Yeah, big city wackos always freak out.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Fun fact: I was in Beeville working on a project, and we finished up a day early. And I don't think it was projected to hit right there, or we weren't sure exactly where it was projected to hit. But we are like, we're heading out a day early. So as we're leaving, we left, and then that's about the time they were starting. It was later that day when we were already up towards Dallas that they had the mandatory evacuation. So thankfully we got out of there easy peasy, but we could have been slammed in that whole mess.
And that would not have been good.
No.
Yeah.
Especially with all the work equipment too.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Let's just say some of that gas monitoring equipment isn't everyday, kitchen household appliances or gadgets.
Yeah, you can't just go to the kitchen supply store and grab another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
can for my line of work though.
I'm here, Big Dave K. I'm just a disembodied voice.
Yeah, yeah. He is here. He is here. I'll just. He's right there. He's right there.
Toodle.
Hey,
Howdy,
hey.
everybody.
Howdy, everybody. Okay, back to me.
Oh, Snow's live. Well, all right. I guess I'll get back to crunching now that Cotton's leaving.
Yeah, bye.
Good luck with the chat.
You'll be missed.
Stay strong. Really. Stay Cotton.
Your complaints will be missed.
Make your memes about the fleshies, or don't.
Yeah, being sacrificed.
Yeah. Even I have feet, and Jolly doesn't have feet.
Gator has feet.
Mm-hmm.
They're detachable, but yeah, he's got feet.
Yeah, if he had actual feet, then we'd really know which nub is actually the longest.
It's true.
Mm.
I don't even think he's got a third leg. He's just got the two.
Yeah. Remains to be seen, and I'm not in a hurry.
Not in a hurry to see it. Yeah. Keep on smacking the edge of the desk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're a fish. You don't need feet when you're a fish. You have flippers and fins.
They just need fins.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some fish they figure out the right angle and make it happen, right?
Fish are friends, not food.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're fried, then they're food.
Ooh. No rear fins. Wow.
Yeah, you don't have a dorsal fin, hey?
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Who's gonna go down his blowhole now?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's on mammals, but still.
Reaction to what memes there, Carlos?
Yeah, reaction to what memes?
Yeah, he said, I want to see your reaction to memes. Hold on, somebody's calling me. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you just mute yourself. Punkwaddle, ladies and gentlemen, Punkwaddle. Okay, I guess I have to. Well, I don't want to read that then. It's like, okay, it's time for me to read the chat, and I'm reading the chat, and yeah. These guys talking about some dirty things. My goodness. Your mom didn't know the difference. Oh my lord. Is this the people in my chat now? Yes, it is, Noah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You know what? Having feet would make Carlos Fish a Carlos salamander. Oh, is that right? The amphibious fish man thing. Person. Well, saying person is too generous, but you know what I mean. There we go. I wonder who's calling at this hour. Like 9:30 over there. His time, I think. It might be important though. Sorry for the dead air, everyone. I am kind of focused in now again, which is weird. So yeah, I am. When it's quiet, I work faster. It's how it works sometimes. Not that I don't like the conversation. It helps ease the mind. But when it's time, I get a little bit quiet, you can focus in a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, it's quiet, everyone. I feel like I'm gonna say sorry. It's quiet. Damn it! I figure out something to talk to, but can't quite figure it out right now. That's okay. That's okay. Well, tomorrow's probably gonna be the same as today. Probably be crafting a bit until we go to my friend's place and grab something to eat and go to the gym, and then probably pop in the Cotton Council or Cotton Hump Day thing. That's the thing that we do, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, this is it's like tedious work. You know what I mean? It's like try to talk this process, but it's not too much to over comprehend. Just hit needle. Gotta follow the lines. Sometimes you see a little spot, you can just cover it up a little bit with another line. Come over here. Try not to sew your cord. That's kind of how it is. Shoot, I kind of want a snack now too. I didn't have too much to eat today, but I did have a little bit. All right, gonna make like a baby and head out. All right, there, Shelly. All right, I'm gonna jump on over to the for them for snack, yeah, night snacks. Night punk, see back. Oh yeah, everyone seems to be popping out now. Yeah, it's my fault. It is my fault. I was just stitching in silence. Silence, my old friend. Come to talk to you again. I could probably just say screw it. I got just a little bit left. I can do that later and start the other thing. But sometimes I just want to finish what I got. You know. Sometimes you want to just complete that one task, and then you're like, "Oh, right now I can do the second task." Go. Trying to poke my head over. Yeah, everyone's dropping like flies. That happens. Things like that happen. That's okay. That's okay. Whew. There we go. I wonder how long Punkwell is going to be here. He might still pop out. Oh, David Glenn's still here. Oh, that's good.
I'm back now.
Hey, Punkwell is still here too, David Glenn. You're not only still here, but Punkwell is too. So it's the big Dave K. Yeah, I was just like, oh no.
Carlos is gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna go bother Snow.
Yeah. It's getting late for them too. So it's like, you know how this things go.
Yeah. My friend who is every now and then he'll call me after he's had a few.
Gotcha.
I've been meaning to catch up with him sober, so it's a good reminder.
Hey, Punk Waddle, did you read? What's that, Drunk Waddle?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ah, yeah. Got Super Bowl plans. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have shitty bowl plans?
Well,
the Texans did good this year, but
they didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't make it. A lot of really good teams didn't make it.
I have a group of friends that kind of we've known each other for a long time in this area, so we usually there's usually one or two houses that'll host the big games and stuff, and
big games, yeah.
Yeah,
BYOB or
yeah, bring snacks, bring drinks, bring
a entree or side dish with you.
Yeah, and every now and then, sometimes we're like, okay, we'll just order food or pizza, which on Super Bowl is a little bit more difficult to do, but sometimes if you get it early enough, you can. Awesome one is in the chat. Awesome
one. Yo.
But it's one of those, they like. There's the group now has like some, some of the people grew up, got married, have kids, and so you've got the kid section, the kind of the adults and people. Some of the parents are watching the kids while the other ones hang out and talk, and it's a fun little. As we grow older and
social
still
gathering, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm working. I mean, busy as hell until like 6 o'clock, and then it'll run dry.
Business dry. Ordering pizzas for the Super Bowl. You know all about that.
I was just like, okay, let's see. I got 5 tickets, all with 7+ pizzas. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And they all want it all done in half an hour. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I have half an hour to make 30 pizzas.
Sometimes if they plan ahead, you can kind of have a sort of.
Sometimes they do. So yeah, sometimes we get good like that. But I just gonna have to talking to the hosts because they punch in their orders and be
Yeah.
like, hey, all right, there, girls.
Hmm.
I am not freaking made of magic. I can't just like instantly make pizzas out of nowhere.
Hmm.
I had to stretch. I had to top. I had to put it in the oven.
A lot of stretching.
Oh, you get good at it. You get real.
Yeah. I mean, 30
It's like
pizzas.
yeah, it's secondhand at me, or hand tossed. Either way.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Yeah, it's a good skill.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Some people are like, "Wow, how many times does it like drop it or whatnot?" And I'd be like, oh, "Rarely. I rarely drop it."
But do you play Boy George? You spin me right round, baby, right round like a pizza, baby, right round, round, round.
I do spin it, yes,
Okay.
and it levitates in the air for a second, and it falls right down into my hand,
Yeah.
and I throw it up again, and then I throw it up one more time. It's right about the right size, so I don't throw it up anymore.
I have watched the spin jitsu artists.
Yeah, some of them get a little crazy with it, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Everything is instant.
Everything is instant snacks. Where's my pizza?
Instant snacks. Just add water to snacks.
Just add water. Watch them grow.
This is uncomfortable now. SpongeBob. Sponge Gator snack pants.
Sponge Gator snack pants. Star Wars. Star Wars.
Oh, Dead or Alive. Okay.
Oh, Dead or Alive. That's a good. Are they doing get Dead or Alive again? Because I know they canceled it like 2 years ago. But did they resurrect that freaking Dead or Alive 7? Or oh no, the band. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of the video game. Puckle, you're muted. It's probably crunching.
I didn't realize I was muted again.
No, you were muted for a second. I was like, oh, he's oddly quiet. Let me look. Oh, he's muted.
What was the last thing
Sick.
you heard me singing?
No, not really. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, this is uncomfortable. I don't know what I've been saying out loud to myself. Oh well.
We'll figure it out soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did not poot. I did that earlier. Okay. Carlos has sent me the memes now. Okay.
Oh, has he got some memes in the DMs?
Yeah, he sent some stuff to me. Lightning, because the Swedish word was for speed is fart. So he's Lightning Queen saying, "I am fart."
Urge.
Oi. Wow. Okay, DOA is touring Germany. Bon Jovi tribute band. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Huh. I wonder why she wanted to live in Sweden for the rest of her life. Awesome one. Apparently, a lady who was getting to the end of her life wanted to live in Sweden.
Sweden's a nice place.
They have chocolate and cheese, so and bank accounts.
Oh, you mean
So.
Switzerland?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Sweden. They
Sweden is
just
different.
yeah. Right. They have. Oh, I get it. Carlos is a Swedish fish.
Mm.
It's a shame he wasn't here to hear that one. Oh, okay.
You'd probably be like, "Oh my goodness, I was so funny, I forgot to laugh." Something like that.
Ha! David Glenn has a question for you, Snacks.
Oh, okay. What's the question?
He said, "Isn't your birthday sometime this week?"
No. No, my birthday's the end of March.
Oh, okay. In all fairness,
It's the last day of March.
now you know
Now you know.
the rest of the story. I don't write people's birthdays down very well.
Yeah, me either. I know a couple people birthdays, mainly family. Oh, oh my goodness. This is a
Home
lot.
stretch. Yeah.
I know, right? You think it's a
But
home stretch, but this is going to take me like 10 minutes, and this will take me 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can. Nobody's telling you have to do anything.
Yeah,
Rush.
no one said, well, actually, no. Someone did say I had to finish this tonight.
Oh, who said that?
I did.
Oh, well, other than the voices inside your head,
Now you make me sound schizo.
I'm sure you have.
Pugwall's like, what, you're not?
I mean, you're hearing my voice inside your head. I'm not. I'm just a disembodied voice.
It's true. It's true. Oh my God. You're right.
I
Voices
mean,
in my head are right.
my next puppet should be a cricket, but that's a little bit too on the nose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes the nose grows, yeah.
The nose knows, the nose grows. The nose snows. Awesome one says your eggs are drying up and need to procreate. I've seen that meme a little bit too much lately, and I would not like to admit where I saw that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a couple of weirdo people just like keep on memeing that one. Like the trad wise peoples and stuff like that. And it's like,
yeah, or woman over 30. Yeah.
Like I agree with them, but I also don't agree with them like hard.
Yeah.
Strongly agree. Yes, also strongly disagree.
It's like, and I know the internet is for trolls. I've said that. I've talked about
It's true.
nausea, but it's like, at some point, it's just like, it's just not helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I like a good, like sometimes a good or clever response, something that makes you think, something that makes you laugh, something that's like, even things that are obnoxious that call people out on stuff and being like, oh, you know, like somebody used to say to me, an old coworker used to say, you're the most intelligent smartass I know. And to me, that's a compliment, right? Because you know, you say stuff and it has a purpose, a function. When you say things out loud that people don't like, but then again, what you say, they can't refute because it has value and merit. Yeah.
Does it elicit a response? What kind of response does it elicit? Is it
Yeah. Are you
positive? Is it negative?
or if you shut somebody down who's like trying to talk a big talk and you're like, nope, not in my jurisdiction. They're like, oh,
That
I just
don't fly around here. Nope.
I just got grounded by a flightless bird.
Yep. You sunk my bullshit. Dang it.
Oh yeah, it's a stinker and a sinker.
Stinker and a sinker.
So Big Dave K has an assignment he's working
Oh,
on while listening to all the streams.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait till it gets a lot warmer here, and I could probably build a helmet.
I was in the 70s today.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I
Got
would
a
I would have
little.
I would have done some like I probably could do some patterning, but yeah, unless I'm gonna like actually do some like actual foam fabrication, it's like why bother right now?
Mm,
Might as well just wait until like March,
yeah. Yeah.
fix that up when it gets warm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There we go. I probably could start the epaulets now. I did say that.
Sure.
I don't have to finish this part off yet, but
Yeah, what version of Char's helmet or Char clone helmet are you going for?
the normal one. Um,
Like the
like
OG?
yeah, the OG, the one that kind of looks like a British officer,
Okay.
like the white expeditionary hat, and then
Okay.
with the long back
Mm-hmm.
and like the kind of like the fork, um, mohawk kind of thing that runs on top.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
And then I'm gonna have to make the visor for it too. So
Yeah.
I figured I was just gonna make that out of like plastic and a little bit like project foam.
Okay.
Just so I could smush it to my face. Probably I have some bungee cord around here too. Some like not bungee cord, but like elastic inseams. Um, that I'll probably attach to the side so I can just like have it like so I can put it on. I'll put it on just like a mask. You know, so it's good to have a mask actually fit like a mask, right?
Well, yeah, there's
That's a
something
help.
you, yeah,
Yeah,
continuity, all that.
yeah, and I think I'm just gonna do um, styrene. Probably just use styrene. Same thing. Same kind of stuff that the Gunpla is made of.
Good.
Just because it's rigid, but it's light and it'll fit nicely. It'll look nicely,
Mm-hmm.
and I can paint it gray, silverish.
Yeah.
I'll probably get some like white fabric so I can uh get the little eye holes in,
Mm-hmm.
just like so. Probably fit over like some lenses. Just like glue that to that, and then glue the lens attached fabric to the mask. So we have like the white eye slits,
Okay.
and that's the plan on that. And then obviously the helmet's gonna be EVA foam, and so is like the sidearm, like the blaster sword kind of thing. on his belt. And I might make the belt EVA foam too for the most bit. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make a belt as well. Yes. Oh, so much to do. So little time.
Mhm.
That's why I'm frantically stitching.
Awesome one is making popcorn, which sounds like, is there a drama stream going on that we need to be aware about? Because it's, anytime there's drama, people get the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Popcorn, popcorn. Hear all the bitching about ya.
Get your popping corn.
You popping corn, you popping corn.
Everybody loves some popping corn.
Oop. There we go.
Yeah, llamas love drama. Yeah, we actually. So you know how like specialty flavored, gourmet popcorn is like one of the new things.
Gourmet popcorn. Yes, yeah, sure.
Well, okay. Well, I guess down here there's little storefronts that have popped up that do a bunch of like sweet and savory, like candy flavored popcorn, or like
Yeah, caramel corn or cheddar corn. Yeah.
where it's like strawberry shortcake corn, or spicy pickle and cheddar corn, or um, birthday cake, Oreo, Snickers. Like they're trying to do all these custom flavors, right?
Yeah.
So they pop it in house and they add little flavors, right? So strawberry cheesecake. But the other thing that's been kind of a big hit, and maybe you guys have seen it too, is the freeze dried candy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have that over here too.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not regionally exclusive to our area. It's just one of those big fads.
But they do market
up.
it like it is, don't they?
Well, kind of, but like it is. What I've noticed is those kind of shops are like that local hometown. We've got some dehydrators. We make this and we package ourselves, and they get approval to sell it in different places, right? Because it passes some FDA for snacks or something. But they usually don't have an operation to make it feasible to be mass produced. But it's like somebody's side gig. It's like the same way, like the vinyl printing sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you get a lot of people. Maybe you're single income houses, and the other spouse does that on the side. Or, has a t-shirt making side business or something. You see that a lot.
Well, someone's got to get by with something in this daring economy.
Yeah.
But Trump's in president. Yes, and we're not going to feel those benefits until a couple months later.
Yeah, like all the people, without getting political. Oh, what? Nothing's changed. Haha. Jokes
Eggs
on
are
you.
still expensive. Gas is still expensive. Yeah, we know.
It's been like a week. Or it's been 2 weeks. Chill.
It was expensive in October too.
It's like I do like the whole thing of it. There's more happened in the last 2 weeks than the last 2 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know. Like I understand that there's a lot of things and a lot of back and forth, and some of these holds and freezes on things are affecting a lot of people's lives for a minute until they, it's like, is everything frozen or just this one specific thing? Because if you make too blanket of a statement, you're going to put more than you're going to put a lot of unexpected industries and unexpectedly affected things.
You know what, Punkwaddle?
Yeah.
You just earned yourself a 20% tariff.
What?
All penguin goods, 20% tariff. Sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
It's worse than getting tuck and rolled for being intelligent.
All right. Look, take you 2 seconds now. You're caving.
No, I'm just complaining.
Yeah, freaking Trudeau and the
Yeah. Whoa,
president
good.
person of freaking Mexico. They're all like, "Oh no, please don't."
We have a
Everyone's just like,
temporary truce.
it's a tax on the consumer." You mean sales tax?
I mean,
There's a
we had a
tax on the
temporary.
consumer. Yeah, it's called sales tax.
We have a temporary
Tariffs are
truce
not
on
a tax
tariffs.
on the consumer. They're a tax on freaking foreign goods.
I know. It's to
Guess what?
promote
You're
people to buy. See, I
American.
remember this. I remember this. As a kid, learning that tariffs and certain things are to promote people to buy local, promote homegrown things.
And they're like, no, it's gonna be expensive. Well, just because everything's from China. Well, guess what? Not everything's from China.
Well, in all fairness, there's certain things that if they weren't so cheap from China, people would actually put quality things into parts into their
Mm-hmm.
machines,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
they wouldn't
And
have to be broken all the time ordering new parts from China that were gonna. Okay, not just
break in
China,
like two
but
hours. Yeah.
yeah, there are third party international goods that aren't necessarily as good as the original built to specs. Yeah.
Yep. And if it's like more expensive because of the tariff, well,
hmm
guess what? You might as well just buy American because it's better quality and it's almost the same price.
Like I have some friends who work at state and local and government run colleges and local government buildings, and when the whole thing of like we're pausing all grants, it's like okay, well, or certain income low income grants, it's like is that going to mean that students can't get financial aid for school? Like, and then they kind of sorted through it. But like, it doesn't just, I mean, I can understand if you take away financial aid for students when a community college or a local college is mostly going through those grants, right? And then all of a sudden, nobody's taking classes and because they can't afford it and they can't afford to keep teachers there, right? Like, I understand the whole of
If the money's not flowing, then no one's getting paid.
right. So it's kind of like okay, so yeah. Anyway, point being, I get that it's not just a
Cash
easy
flow is
okay.
important. Yes, Punkwaddle.
Well, cash flow and people having a job and yeah, there's also a lot of unknowns. But I think if we take a deep breath, I think some things will be sorted quicker than others, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's just topsy turvy as you do.
I mean, we're brokering better deals now.
Yeah,
It's just it's a good time in America. Well,
I don't have
maybe.
any.
I don't know.
I
I
don't,
can't say. It's too
yeah,
early to tell, but
it's good. It's a difference, and we'll see how it pans out.
mm-hmm.
And I don't have the answer, and I'm not telling people what to do by any means. It's just
No,
these
no.
are some anecdotal stories that,
I already
well,
did that in November.
it's real life, and people are trying to figure it out. So
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just know I need to.
I will say though, the maybe it's because I'm a sheriff of the internet and anti trolls and all that, but there's always something in me when like say one person A is talking about situation things that might affect them, things that are real and it's a concern, and they're not panicking, but they're just talking about like, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to play out, so I'm not sure what I need to do. And person B is like, well, I don't care about that. It doesn't affect me. Like, it's not an issue. It's like, well, I get that it
Well,
doesn't affect you, but if it certain starts to affect people around you, or somehow that industry is slightly connected to your industry, like it could actually affect you.
just
You
don't know
know,
yet. Yep.
like this goes back to yeah, I only read so much Sherlock Holmes, but I've watched some shows and maybe watched a play or two, right,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. But to me, as awesome as crazy and probably on opiate dreams that Sherlock is sometimes, and Watson's pretty cool in his depictions, but the guy I think is and they kind of touch on this. It's usually early in the book, but whenever they talk about Mycroft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mycroft is the guy who works in the government. Mycroft is the guy who understands how, the prime minister in one small country in Indonesia affects the coffee prices in Africa and all this. Like, he understands he always gets this short little paragraph about he just understands how bigger picture and how everything plays out and it's interconnected. And I always thought that was a really interesting description for somebody who's usually very vague and not really a part of the story. It's just he's also a genius in a different way.
Yeah.
And you wondering who's smarter, him or Sherlock, right? Yeah. It's Mycroft economics, not macro. I'm just kidding.
Could be.
Yeah. I'm just poking a joke over
Oh,
it.
a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so freaking close.
Yeah. No, yeah. The only thing is when there's something, yeah. Change is difficult, even if change is good, right? Even when you have to dam up the river, and for a minute it's gonna be weird, but eventually balance out, and everything's gonna be okay.
Or sometimes you got to break down the dam and let the
Okay,
water flow. It
because
depends.
yeah, I mean, if the ants are going to war, which was a great scene, like the CGI of the two towers of Treebeard and all the ants, like that was a good scene.
It is a good scene in the CGI for like early mid 2000s. My goodness.
Yeah, compared to some of the stuff we get now, like, have you seen the new thing?
No.
Like the thing?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen
Okay,
it though.
okay. Because that teaser trailer dropped today.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been talking about it all day because
I'm sure
it
Snow
dropped.
has.
Huh?
I'm sure Snow's seen it.
Yeah, like Culture was talking about it. I think Loki probably mentioned it. They were talking about mead in the morning, right?
Hmm.
Um, I'm pretty sure Pro and them, that Park Place touched on it throughout the day. So it's been one of the hot items
Of
in
course. Yeah.
entertainment.
It's one of those things to poke at.
Yeah, I
One of
mean,
the
mine,
internet
mine.
talking heads. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I watched it, and to me, I understand the assessment that why are we seeing Pedro Pascal and everything, and
That is
there's,
kind of the thing, and it's just like, yeah, he's an okay actor, but I don't like him that much.
I,
It's
I mean, after, and I
I've
did
been like
actually,
that for a lot of people.
yeah, but I
Dwayne
mean,
Rock Johnson was like that,
oh
and
yeah,
unfortunately, he's got zero range. Pedro's got somewhat of a range, all right. I
he
think
he.
in the Gladiator movie, it was weird.
I did not watch the Gladiator movie. I know it's gonna be on Amazon or some streaming service, right?
Yeah,
I might
uh,
watch it eventually.
like when he tried to like do his deep voice thing, I was just like, that is cringe as fuck. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But no, uh, other than that bit, he was okay. That movie was okay in general. It was, yeah.
awesome one. You should hold that thought. He just said Unity is ruining creativity, um, as one only has to browse the catalog instead of being original. Yeah. So one of the things that I've been thinking about, and I kind of, well, my video this weekend is going to be on it, talking a little bit about that. But one of the things that's really been on my mind is the how everything's being just generalized and watered down. Like, we're getting the generic versions of a lot of things. We're getting when it becomes global, when you have something unique, but then you have to adjust it and change it for marketing, or you can't create this version of it, so you have to make compromises, and then all of a sudden the specialty that was some sort of nuance to a region is getting a like with restaurants, you used to have to go to some region to get some stuff, but then somebody made a restaurant and they made a chain, and all of a sudden you get this thing that's kind of inspired by something,
Mm-hmm.
but all of a sudden you're like, I understand what that tastes like. It's like,
Yeah.
just
I know
because
what Chinese food tastes like. I go to Panda Express.
just because I had hatch green chili poutine in Colorado doesn't mean I know what poutine tastes like in Canada.
That's true. That's true.
What I had was really good, don't get me wrong, but
It might have been better than anything you can get in Canada. Who knows?
well, it is Canada, so that was implied.
It is Canada.
Yeah. I do like Panda, don't get me wrong.
Panda Express. Yeah, I've had Panda Express in ages. They don't have them around here.
I'm in Texas, so we have the Whataburger.
Yeah, I should have got some Whataburger when I was over there, but that's okay.
It is expanding outside of Texas, but and ever so slowly, but because I think the owners are in Chicago, they've been that way for a little while, a few years.
Okay.
But at the same point, being in Texas when they're native to Texas, and there's Whataburgers all over Texas, so it's hard to go to a small town or a big city and not have a Whataburger somewhere nearby.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm.
Is it really that abundant?
Yeah,
Nice. Is it Dunkin' Donuts in New England abundant?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in New England. I know they are pretty
There's
common.
like there's let's just say I live about a 12-minute walk from a Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
15-minute walk from a Dunkin' Donuts,
No.
and about a 5-minute drive from a Dunkin'
So are those as prevalent as Starbucks are?
Donuts. I think there's two Starbucks in the city, but
Okay.
there's like 5, 6, 7 that I know of Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
I guess 8 because one's like right on the border.
Okay. Like, because yeah, that's how Starbucks is in a lot of the Midwest. Starbucks. Like the whole, what was it?
Yeah.
Was it the first or second Shrek where they're at the Starbucks, and then the monster comes, they all run away and go across the street to the other Starbucks. Oh, so true.
It's hilarious.
It kind of looks like a little puppet hand with 3 fingers.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You can see that I just
Yeah.
looks all blurred out, but I did kind of color corrected it, and it nearly matches.
Yeah.
Damn nearly matches, so it's great.
That's good. Yeah, it looks a lot closer for sure.
Yeah, the other one was like completely stand out, like you can tell. Like
Yeah.
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 Needle. Okay. Just have these bits left, and then I have the this bit I knew because I wanted to do it like this, and I could have just traced it down, freaking felt, and have a nice day with it, but it wouldn't have looked as nice, you know.
Well, it is your costume. You
uh,
have the final say in how you want it made and how much
yeah,
effort
I
you want to put into it.
just don't want a freaking one that looks like freaking China made freaking, Char, you know. a dollar store freaking Char clone. You know what I mean? The bargain bin Quattro Vagina. You know,
Hmm.
Lieutenant Quattro. Why are you here, Char? I came here to laugh at you. That is one of my favorite lines of that show. Oh, Zeta, my goodness, I need to finish it, but I've been chugging along. I think I'm at like episode 32.
Nice. Like I said, I need to watch some of them across, but I still need to go and finish Gundam X while it's on Tubi.
Gundam X.
And I did feel like and I never watched it, so I'm not sure, but the final Gundam that Stiletta gets for Witch of Mercury, it has that broom and it has that opening in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I don't know for sure, but it looks kind of like that it opens up and catches like the sun rays or collects particles or something. That to me, even just the design of it is a little reminiscent of the Gundam X, folding out to
Yep.
absorb the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, just can't wait till the next volume of Thunderbolt comes out.
Yeah. Waiting
like,
for the full armor snacks.
Yeah, the full armor snacks. What is he? No, he's Lieutenant Io he's in the Zong,
Mm-hmm.
a federal a federation our federation refitted Zong,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got like a, a a psychic new type person with him, and they're all
Okay.
yeah. It's it's hard to tell you because it's like so much to explain. There's so
That's
much
fine.
happening. The last issue is just like, oh my goodness. Everyone in the Psycho Zaka, which there's a lot, they're all freaking like, oh god.
Everybody's in the same Sekozaku?
No, no, not in the same one. There's like a legion of them.
Yeah, when did that happen?
It's happening. It happened after the um like so they were mass producing it on an island,
Okay.
and so they were launching the Spartan, the Pegasus type assault ship. The Spartan was trying to stop them from launching, which that operation went okay, and the Spartan went down because they got freaking sliced up
Mm-hmm.
um, by our main protagonist guy or something like that. He hit him with the never mind. Anyways, so they've been in that works, and he's been trying to like gather like people who are able to pilot it, so he can detect the Anaheim headquarters on the moon.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's generally the idea.
And K. Roberts said, just dress as sprockets, turtleneck, spandex, and slick hair. So Southern Cross, old Robotech memories.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought I had Macross, but I think I have a Robotech. Well, I think I have one Macross, but it's not the original Macross. It's a later version, but I also have some Robotech Blu-rays that were on sale. It was one of those times where Amazon just had a bunch on sale, and I was like, okay, it's cheap, and I'm just gonna buy it
Mm-hmm.
because physical media and get it while you can, right?
Yeah, well, you can.
Yeah. Which is why I have all those Gundam.
That is true. Do you have the original in Zeta and Double Zeta, maybe?
On DVD, no, I do not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, the Gundam stuff doesn't go on sale as much as other things.
Yeah, it's because it's well loved.
Yeah.
That's how these things work. Is like, is it well loved? Yes. Oh, well, then it's not going on sale. Sorry, kid. No.
Yeah. Well, that and they have the. It's more often that I see the collections, right?
Mm-hmm.
The season 1, part 1, or part 1 collection. So if you don't buy it right when it comes out, then you try to find it later. It's an exorbitant, price for
Or they come
one
out with
half of
another
one
freaking
season.
Dragon box for Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I mean, in some of these, it's like, okay, I'd rather if I can find a box set that I know includes everything, even if it's like $100, at least I'll know I'll have everything because it's still cheaper than hunting down all the different parts and versions.
That takes a lot of time and work. And yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, because like Mobile Fighter G Gundam Part 1 Limited Collector's Blu-ray Edition on Amazon is $80.
Oof.
And that's just part 1.
Yeah.
I did get Seed. I'm not sorry. Wow. Why do I keep saying Seed? I got Wing. I did this the other day too.
Yeah. Oh, I
Uh,
got Wing. Yeah, I have Wing on DVD.
and that one's easier to find because of Toonami and
Pretty
Wing and
much. Yeah.
Endless Waltz.
Yep.
You should get, you could get December Sky or
Oh yeah, I got those too.
yeah.
I watched Wing like at least once each deployment I went on. I would always watch a Gundam Wing.
I got Stardust Memory at some point for not a terrible price.
There you go.
War in the Pocket.
One in the pocket's good. Double O
Haven't
or
had.
8th MS Team's good too.
Yeah, I don't own it, but I've watched that and that one's good.
Yeah. First time I watched that was on DVD.
Cool. I think I told you my first one was F90 that I bought from Barnes and Noble and took home.
Barnes and Nobles.
No, not Barnes and Noble. So Half Price Books.
Half price books. Okay.
Oh, Sony bought the rights from Harmony Gold. Okay.
Nice.
So rumor has it.
Rumor has it. Oh, I keep on saying I'm so close.
I know.
I'm so close, but I keep stitching.
Keep on stitching. Keep on stitching. Do, do,
Stitch,
do,
stitch,
do,
stitch,
do.
stitch. Don't prick your finger.
That's true. Don't sew in your headphones.
Yeah, the headphone cord.
Yeah. There's a story about the guys and like, okay, we have to paint a room. All right. Well, they get I don't know. It's a really big room. So
Really big room. Okay, got it.
yeah, but there's a big room, and so it's like okay, it's one dude. It's like I gotta paint this wall. So he does one wall, and then he does another wall. It's just a regular 4-sided room, and he's like, you know what? With all the prep and everything, and clean up, this is good. I'll finish the rest tomorrow, but I did good. And then the next day, some other stuff comes up, and right, and he gets to start working. He starts painting it, and then he gets one, the third wall done. It's like, you know what? I could finish today, but I'm just, I got some other stuff to do. I'm gonna clean up, and I'll finish tomorrow.
Okay.
It's like I don't have that much tomorrow, right? So then the next day he goes in, been doing some stuff, and like He gets about halfway done with the wall and is like, you know what? I'll just do half of it today, and I'll just do the rest tomorrow. Right. So he has half a wall to paint. Well, the next day, it's kind of busy and he's tired. He's been on the ladder. There's been other stuff he had to take care of. He's like, you know what? I'll just do half of it today and half tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he just keeps on doing that. Half today, half tomorrow. And then he never actually finishes the room.
That was an amazing story.
Yeah.
What was the moral? The moral is finish there, Snacks.
Well, if I dragged the story out a little bit longer, you might have beat me.
No, you underestimate how long and tedious this freaking task I'm doing right now is.
You underestimate my ability to ramble.
It's true. You do have a.
I have that gift.
You have the gift. You have the gift of the gamble. Of the
do.
gambling, rambling, ramble man. Mm-hmm.
He's a rambling man. He's a rambling waddle.
Ramble, 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 ramble. Oh yeah.
I won't say that out loud. I don't want to jinx the man.
Yeah. And I got onto it. Damn it. It's not nipping until you lose something.
True.
The needle's somewhere down here.
This isn't. I wouldn't call this arcane.
Luckily, I have a spare needle.
Water dragon down. Well done, Natsu. Okay.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Oh, water dragon down. Well done, Natsu.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's happy?
Don't know. I wasn't looking at the chat for a little bit. No.
I don't know. Wearing the Char suit, I'm not sure if you can be for or against the Germans in that time period.
Yeah.
And that's why they seem like they're kind of their own SS sort of weird. I'm in it for me.
So,
well, Char's always been in it for himself because
so Gundam, it does have parallels with the World War II in general, and it's just wars in general. Obviously, the biggest war in the 20th century was the Second World War.
Yeah.
So, will it drive through some parallels? Yes, but
and there's also
you can't actually designate the bad guys with the Nazis. It's just that's not a thing you should do. It's not fair to you, like I don't want to say it's not fair to the Nazis to compare them. It's not fair to like the people that those people have infected in real life. Have it like some random fantasy people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a fantasy scenario about a fictional like government. The government's set up completely different. Like the
I mean,
the political strife is different. There's a whole bunch of other things that is different, and just to compare them to is it's not a 1-to-1, and you shouldn't make it a 1-to-1 either.
No, I agree. Like and that's what I've been saying since day 1-to-1. Never make a 1-to-1 comparison with your fiction, with your sci-fi. There's allegories, there's elements, there's real things that you can flesh out in the context of your own world that has real life parallels for sure. But yeah.
No, I don't think see, there are some policies where and for good reasons too. Like they don't want like people cosplaying as as the Third Reich.
Right. And Mr. Yonafui, which I'm not sure if I've seen you before, so welcome.
Oh, he's an old time subscriber. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in forever.
I guess I'm the newbie, but he says it's more related to the colonies times. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
all I was gonna say is there's a reason that Gundam took the Fetties and their aesthetic and Xeon and their aesthetic, because there are once again parallels to those world wars,
Yeah.
and
The Fetty's
stylistically
taking the aesthetic to like uh it's kind of like a cross between like the US and Japanese
Mhm.
uniforms. You
Right,
know?
'cause and then the other one, the Xeon,
They're kind of like
obviously,
Russians and Germans. You
yeah,
know?
they're
It's like,
more
aren't
like,
those both bad guys?
well,
Ah.
it's more European
Yeah, more
for
European, yes.
sure.
100%, yeah.
Oh, DJ Ronnie G decides to show up after we talk a
Oh,
little bit of history
it's
about Xeon clothes, and it's okay. We're
it's kind of the thing he would like to talk about.
I know. Well, it's too bad that
Too bad
you're
he's
you're
behind.
done embroidering and it's all over.
It's all over now. I know, right? I'm
It's
done now.
over now.
About freaking
Yeah.
time I'm done. Holy smacks, right?
Did you say holy snacks?
I did.
I'll allow it this time.
You'll allow it this time. Take it and eat it. This is my snacks.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be like, then you're gonna have to say something like, "Yeah, only I can take my own name. I can take my own name in vain."
Take my own name, right? Oh my goodness. Pop this off.
Popping off.
Just gotta tighten it up so it stays with it. There we go. I don't want to have the. Oof.
Yeah. I want you to stay. Did you spray paint it?
Hmm?
Did you spray paint it?
No, I kind of just dabbed it.
Oh, okay.
I might hit it with the air. I do have to clean it out, but I might hit it with this.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter because this bit will be cut out anyways. Yeah, it's not staying on here, so that's kind of why I didn't really care about overspray. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Because this is not the bit that I'm gonna, it's not staying on that. So,
Oh,
but yeah, it looks good. Looks good. I might have to marker in these little lines right here that kind of got all smushed.
yeah. Oh, as long as I'm not Girls und Panzerwaddle, which is good. Girls und Panzer is a fun show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they had a game in 2018. I was like, where is it? It's supposed to be on PlayStation, but it's not on PlayStation. It's on PS4 only. It's weird.
It is weird. At least I could buy PS4 games and put them on my PS5. Although if they have a PS5 version, it's better.
Mm-hmm. That looks a lot better. I just hit it with a marker just down the line, like, there we go. Bang. That looks like something, yeah.
Oh, it looks like something, all right.
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
It's floppy. It fits nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta attach it to the cape that I gotta make at some point. Probably this week.
Sweet.
I do want to get it done by the end of March, the whole thing. What does that mean? That means they're gonna build like crazy this month and next month.
Okay. So, are you gonna get a Sazabi then? Sazabi.
A Sasabi.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or I might just make a marionette of a what do you call it? Zaku 2.
Oh, did you hear that P Bandai the pre-order? It's an HG version, but it is Char's high mobility Zaku. So it's a high mobility Zaku in Char red.
Nice.
And it's tooled like the way that the Gundam Origins, so it's a really good kit with good, mostly very well placed seam lines and stuff.
Nice.
So, FYI, yeah, I was like, I've seen Char's HG before. I was like, oh, it's got the beefy legs, it's got the chunky calves.
It's a high mobility type. Yay! That is one of my favorite versions of the
Yeah,
of Zaku's, the high mobility type one. It's really cool.
and I've got some of the I've got some of the origin. They're more Zaku 1 version, or kind of a mix of Zaku 1 and Dom, kind of bigger legs of the Tri-Stars.
Mhm.
I may have a metal build of the Tri-Star with the big axe. Yeah.
It'll build the big axe. That sounds great.
Are you even paying attention to me?
I am. I am. There's nothing to look at though.
Wow.
You're the disembodied voice right now. That's literally what you are.
It's like, I mean, my mom says I'm cute. That counts
My
for
mom
something,
said I'm
right?
good.
It's like, well, you're nothing to look at.
You're nothing to
Oh,
look at, son.
wow. Gonna remember this. David, awesome one. Ronnie, remember this.
Remember this. This is
The
why I
day
hate
Snack said,
snacks.
well, Punk's nothing to look at. Then it'll be like, well, you were off stream and you were an avatar anyway. It's your own fault. For that, you're getting crunchy chips again.
That's fine by me.
That's right. We're stirring up drama.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to go tell my roommate Charlie B about this. He's been staying at the ice house.
What's that?
Charlie B, ever since the puppet hole burned down again, he's been hanging out at the ice house a little bit. A little crasher. Now, one might think, well, Punk, what about Sugar Waddle? Well, the thing I haven't told Charlie, and he hasn't asked and figured it out yet, but you know how usually most guys have the man cave or the doghouse when they get in trouble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what my ice house is for. It's my little shack. So
You go and chill out.
it's kind of like the bungalow, you know. Me and Hubert hang out, play games.
Nice. Sounds good to me.
I mean, Hubert's not always the best one person to play video games with. He's a little stiff, a little cold.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah. Sugar Waddle is the purest essence form of what a waifu would be, right? Is that fair to say?
I suppose so.
But
There's only
not
one problem about that is that she is real.
yeah. But like in the actual term
is she a waifu? No, she is a wife.
yeah.
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 I think a waifu has to be a fictional character.
Okay.
Yeah. But if she was a fictional character, she would be one, yes.
Yeah. If my wife was fictional, she would be a waifu.
She'd be on a shirt somewhere.
But yeah. she did come to San Antonio with us, but I try not to drag her into lore. But every now and then, if things get weird, I can always be like, I don't think Sugar Waddle would like that, and usually,
Yeah, you bring it up sparingly in a jovial manner. Yeah, yeah.
and usually, and sometimes it's a good plot point of, okay, uh, no, well, she is about my same height. I can say that, but she cannot be fit into a pocket.
Hmm.
She could probably be put in a hoodie.
Hoodie time, hoodie time. Here we go. Got the two shoulder things right here.
WWSL. What would Sugar Waddle? What?
What would Sugar Waddle say?
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. Ronnie G, explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Explain yourself.
The reason I have no background is because I'm in my closet. Yes. No, I'm not in my closet. Okay. So the real reason is when I used the first couple times I tried to use OBS with Firefox, I don't know what version or what's happening, but it would make Firefox crash. So I just said screw it. And I've definitely thought about putting actual some physical things on the wall behind me for fun.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I was more trying to figure out what you meant by WWSL running.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were worried with you.
Not really. No, I appreciate the thought. I don't. I mean, like I said, I try to bring her up sparingly because I don't want to involve her in internet lore where she says, what the crap have you been doing with your hobby?"
Yeah, it's true. You can't always control the lore. That's why you just
Yeah,
try to keep your family members away as best
trying
you
to.
can.
Yeah, I don't want to drag her into anything.
Exactly.
I mean, I did not drag her to San Antonio.
No, but she was welcomed.
Yeah, I mean, she wanted to be there and kind of see what it was all about. So, and she had fun.
Yeah, we all had fun. All right, I'll probably have to do some sketches offline and yeah. I figure I don't know what.
Well, it's like what Loki
be
said. This I think he was saying this morning or yesterday morning. But this puppet crew and these people, we're kind of goofy, nerdy, and we have all our own quirks. But at the same time, when we hang out in person, it's just like that's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like we play characters, but we don't have the personas that people who think that they need to be famous have. In the same way. Not saying all of us, but majority of the reason why we like hanging out together because it's just fun.
It's just us hanging out and grabbing a beer.
And with playing puppet parts, down with other people's puppet parts, that
Hey, now easy.
hopefully having it on stream makes it hopefully more sharing the entertainment and the fun and the interaction.
Yeah. I'll probably work on that a little bit tomorrow, but it is getting a little late. Whew. I am happy at my progress tonight, though. I'm happy, very happy. Work on some epaulets. Excuse me. Probably had to make a little bit of the cape.
No,
I have to go see my auntie Marcy. Have her help me with the jacket and the pants.
okay.
The coat.
I will respond to Awesome One real quick. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I remember when Heels versus Babyface didn't have anything in it. At one point in time, he had that, like, eventually after 5 years, he put that neon light behind him.
It's true. Yeah. Heels versus Babyface, I don't really watch him too much. It's not my cup of tea. That's all.
Well, okay. There was a time, I don't even know if he still does the stream, but there was a time where he would trade off with Robert Meyer Burnett, and they would just talk about toys for 2 hours, like upcoming toys, share their collection, usually hot toys. Mm-hmm. Occasionally they'd have some other guys and talk about Gundam here and there. So that was really fun.
Oh, awesome. Talk about Gundam and hot toys. Yeah. I know he likes the statues and all that stuff.
Just don't get me wrong. There's some of the hot toys that look really, really good. Like, I remember when they had the Punisher War Machine, it looked really, really good. But it's like, for that price, I can buy a metal build Gundam, right?
Yeah.
For that price, I can buy Crossbones full cloth, and I may have.
Oof. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm probably making myself a snack. So hungry.
I had a really big lunch, so like right before the stream, I was kind of couldn't tell if I was hungry or thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
But
were you dying?
No, just when your kind of stomach feels like, okay, you need to eat something, we need to move something along, but don't eat something big because you'll instantly regret it.
Yeah.
But like, okay, it's like chips and salsa is the Mexican version of tomato soup, right?
I guess.
I mean, kind of.
I guess, yeah.
With your little crackers, corn chips. I mean, so I just had an appetizer, that's all.
Okay.
Sorry, David. I don't mean to make you hungry. But these pretzels are making me thirsty. Ha!
Oof. No. All right, guys. It is 11:39 on the East Coast, and we are going to say goodnight.
Apparently, I don't know what happened, but Awesome One is saying no.
Well, maybe it's because Gator's dead.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!